And then we want to make sure to set our take profit and stop loss here, because then it's going to make it super easy to implement it later. And we'll just set them to 0 for now. Stop. So you can pass in your parameters, your stop loss and whatnot to, you can pass in your take profit and stop loss into your parameters, set them to 0, but then you can see here I'll have them reset to that later. So let's go ahead and maybe we should, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do the symbol is going to be Ethereum, so that what we're looking at right now on the chart. It's going to be ETH, USD, and then the altcoins we're going to use are going to be some of the higher volume ones, which are ADA, USD. Now, I'm not promoting any of these. .USD, they just have volume. Mana USD. XRP. I guess I should say I'm not endorsing any of these. Uni USD and Sol USD. So we're gonna watch the Ethereum chart and say, hey, pretty much if Ethereum goes up, we're gonna trade these behind it. Or Ethereum goes down, we're gonna trade these behind it. That's the thought process behind this. So I feel like I've now explained the strategy a couple times, and if you have any questions about it, please do let me know below. We're gonna call this strat name equals correlation, and then we'll start coding some of the function out. So let's go ahead and say def bot, and we'll say price equals Coinbase dot get product ticker, and symbol, and we want the bid out of that. And then I think I want this all in a float. So float, just like that. And let's go ahead and say print price, just to make sure things are working right. And let's go down here and say bot. Let's delete that for now. Okay, perfect. So the price is 1.3, perfect. It's looking good to me. Looks like it's pretty much the same as this one, which is good. And that means we're good to go. So we'll just keep on moving. So now we need to make a function for the candles. So let's say, actually I think I have the candles. Candles equals get candle df, and we'll pass in the Coinbase, we'll pass in the symbol, pass in the time frame, pass in the data range, and this gets the candles df. So I'll make sure to put some good notes here. Get the current bid as the price, and then here would be get the candles data frame, just like that. And since I have this function already, let me just go to it so you can quickly see it. Here's the function. If you want to pause here, that's the function. I put it in a functions file, and it gets open, high, low, close, volume, data, and all that good stuff. So let's go back here, and I throw all the code somewhere in the bootcamp for sure, Discord, so on. So you should have access to it. And then here we want to go ahead and calculate the true range. So let's do that. Let's say tr equals calc true range, and I have that function as well, and I'll pass in the candles from above. So let's go look at that function, calculate true range. Let's see here, calculate true range, and it passes back the df. This is the true range here. It's actually the average true range, so I don't know why I have this too. So let's mark that out for now. And this is the true range. I think this is enough time for you to see the code if you are going along, but it's in a different file called functions. And that file will have the true range. So now we go ahead and we bring in the true range, which is great. And then we need to calculate the support and resistance. So let's make some notes here. Get the true range. And we need to calculate the support and resistance. So I need to make a function for that, I believe.